woman approaching you?
I have no problem with that at all.
100%.
That was a message
So
to anyone of y'all out there.
Where did that come from, though? Where did it come from, like the rule that is a no for women? Like what?
I don't know. I think that's just some old school stuff. I believe, but see, I'm a shooter, so I'm gonna approach the woman. So it's like it'll just put me in my whole. It'll just throw me off of a woman walk up to me and be like, "Hey, so what's up?" I'll be like, "Hey, this gonna make
So you have,
it's gonna make me act
ain't
different."
practiced that
I
one.
don't know how to do that. I'm like, "Hey, I don't know how to respond like that." So just. So my quote is, men should pursue and not persuade, and a woman should present and not pursue.
oh, say it again. Y'all need to write that down.
Yeah. I said a man should pursue and not persuade, and a woman should present and not pursue. And what that means is that, you know how you meet a guy and the guy tries to convince you that he's the one, like, girl, just give me a shot. He's doing too much. If he approaches you and says, hey, I think you're beautiful. My name is so-and-so, so-and-so. He asks for your phone number. And you're like, no, I'm not really interested. He's like, see, that's why you ain't got no man now and all that. He done did too much right there. But and for a woman, if a woman just sits there in her glory, I didn't say not speak to him, smile, be inviting. A lot of times the countenance on your face is non-inviting, where a man is like, nah, she don't want to be bothered. But you do want to be bothered. You want somebody to talk to you. You want somebody to ask for your phone number. Your face is advertising, so smile, be inviting. And so if you smile at him, look at him, give him that long little stare, and he go, all right.
Yeah.
And then he should walk up and be like, hey, how you doing? You know, and be cordial. And so that's what I believe in. That's my thoughts. But like my brother there, he may like a woman to just walk. Okay, let me ask you this. Would you like for a woman to just walk straight up to you and ask you out?
Well,
Yeah.
that depends on where we're going, but
It depends on what?
it depends on where we're going. If she's, just trying to get me to go drop some money on her, which is unfortunate with some young ladies my age, then
We gonna talk about that. Oh, we gonna talk about that part. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about it. Oh my. Here we go. So we gonna talk about that.
Like that.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. Please don't let me forget that, because that's a serious situation. Women, where have y'all met guys? Are y'all approached? Are men shooting a shot these days?
No, they think no.
They think 16?
Yeah.
Why do you think you 16?
I just look young. I guess I just look like it.
Put your microphone.
I guess I just look like a teen parent.
Look like you're supposed to be on Teen Mom.
Yeah.
And so you don't meet guys at all?
See, I have to get out more.
Okay.
If I think my husband might be a DoorDash or Uber driver, because that's how I be in the house. So I need to get out more, but mostly at church. That's boo.
What about on social media? Why you say boo? You say at church boo.
Just get out the house. Let me see. Social media. I feel like on social media, DMs don't really work. I feel like men, I guess my generation, lead with sex.
Then life happens to you, and I think a lot of times without having that intention will cause us to be able to end up in some spaces that could cause us some pain. And so for me, the reason why we curate spaces like this is to be able to gain some intention, to be able to gain some godly perspective on what it is we're looking for, so we can weed out the suckers. And you know what I mean?
Period.
So let me ask the women, because I find a lot of women may not desire marriage. We think in these spaces that a lot of women typically want to be married. But let me ask y'all, Joy, do you want to be married?
I absolutely want to be married. I'm somebody's wife.
Why do you desire marriage, Joy?
Well, I feel like I would love to build with someone. So let me just put this disclosure out. I was married before, and I was married for about 15, 16 years, and we grew apart, and that's okay. The second time around, it's going to last forever. But I do desire someone to even grow more mature with, to help cultivate him as well as he cultivate me in the gifts that God has put into me. So yes, I desire to be someone's wife.
Joy, you said something important. You said we grew apart. What does that mean?
So I think we started dating when I turned 17. So that's a very young age, and we got married when I was 20. So when I say grow apart, our lives just kind of separated. I mean, we just, he wanted to do his own thing, and I couldn't continue to stay there while he wanted to venture out and be his own independent person. And I had to walk into my own independence because I was so dependent on him. I didn't have to, well, let me see. I grew up, but I didn't have to want for a lot of things. So even within that marriage, a lot of things was given to me. So I also had to grow up in my marriage. And so that could have been part of the reason why we grew apart, because I was actually still growing. So.
That's good. We're going to unpack that later. Yeah.
I like her taking ownership. I think that's a place of maturity. A lot of times you find, and it probably came with growth, that hey, I'm gonna accept my role in this, that my responsibility, and I think that's a big part of being prepared for what God has for you next. Is that you just got to be real about what you did.
Exactly. Crystal, do you desire marriage?
Yes.
Why?
I believe I was made to be a partner. So I'm raised by parents that have been together 50 plus years. Both sets of my grandparents were together 60 plus years. I just recently lost my grandmother, our last matriarch. She was 94. And so I've always seen people be married, work it out to the grave. I didn't.
I told
Oh, wait, whoa. I'm asking very seriously. Y'all want somebody to come up to you doing the churchy lingo? Oh, they saying no, bro. Because we was about to go somewhere else with this. Let me talk to my daughters.
Now, I did tell my wife it turned me on when she shouting it.
He does say that.
Something about the way you dance.
So churchy. That is just so churchy.
Kenneth, that's what you told her?
Well, I told her.
It turned you on when she was shouting.
He literally, if I start shouting, he'd be like, that thing just took me out the spirit. How
And this was
churchy?
after we got married. I didn't leave.
How churchy is that? I love it.
I'm in the box.
When she
I'm like,
just showed us-
take that.
So I'm going to ask y'all, so what is the most interesting way or place that y'all have met someone? Do y'all meet people? Go ahead.
I meet people. The most interesting place I met a young lady was at a photo shoot. We were doing a little fashion photo shoot, and I just came in, introduced myself, and I noticed her out of the bunch. So we just sat down, chopped it up a little bit. That led to a date afterwards, and we started dating.
Let me ask you, did you approach her? Did you strike up the conversation?
I did.
How do you feel about a woman?
I think you're beautiful, but meet up with me tonight, and it's just very
So
you want to meet up, not to go out, but meet up to Netflix and chill. It's very bold. It's very
all
bold.
that in the hello.
All of that is in it. Yes.
In the hello.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I've been hearing it. It's crazy, especially during COVID. You know, anyway. How have you met guys, Joy?
The last relationship I was in, I actually met someone on set. He seen me on the screen, and so he came with some other guys that were actually filming our show, and we met that way. I guess that's probably the most interesting way that I've met a guy. But here lately, I'm about like Bree. I just don't get out much, and I should, but I don't. And he might have to be at Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere.
Are you open to social media for a guy to slide in your DMs?
No.
Why not?
Because I feel like that is just so, it's unattractive to me. If you're a man, approach me. Don't.
But he don't see you in real life. He just see you on social media.
But I'm sure there are a lot of people that know me on social media that can reach out. I don't know. I'm old fashioned, I guess.
So Joy,
Meet
you
me in
saying
person.
a guy right now, if he was following you on social media, slid in your DM, began to strike up a conversation with you, not trying to Netflix and chill like the dudes that be in Rihanna DM.
Wait, not
But
all
I'm
of
talking
them.
about if they were just trying to have a conversation with you, you would automatically disqualify them.
I won't automatically disqualify them. If they come approachable, just not say, hey girl, you fine. Because they do that. You fine as, and I'm like, I know I'm pretty, and not to be vain, I'm God's child, so I'm beautiful. But if it's a nice, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'll start there.
We add a little wrinkle in your brain. You're willing now to be approached through the DMs.
I'll start.
You'll start. Well, amen. Amen.
I will at least respond. I'm going to be nice. I'm very cordial, so I'm going to at least respond. But then if I see your conversation start taking a left turn, then I'm going to automatically just dismiss you.
Automatically. Crystal, what about you?
Well, I'm a coach, so usually it's at track meets. Someone's parent, another coach, will just come by and say, strike up a conversation. But that didn't mean it goes any much further because we leave the track meet and you go home. So yeah.
So how do you meet guys? Do you meet guys at the grocery store? Do you meet guys elsewhere?
Well, I don't really walk around and, hey, how you doing? My name is. But if someone's, I will talk to anyone who talks to me, and I will conversate with anyone who wants to conversate with me. But I do read the room, and I read between the lines, and I ask a lot of questions.
I love that.
That's your profession. So what was your profession again?
I'm a teacher.
Right.
Right, but my doctorate is actually in chiropractic. So I've been in the business world, and now I'm in the classroom. So.
And so you say you ask a lot of questions. Let me ask you this. When's the last time you've been on a date?
I took myself out last week.
Well, amen.
Yay!
You better get it, Chris.
Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy you?
I actually did